Hello, we are recording the second poetry album of Sunil Gangopadhya. We are discussing the poetry meaning and the sense in English language for market to understand the poetic talent, the poetic nature of Sunil Gangopadhya, creating huge amount of narrative trouble in today's time. We are not able to find out the proper flow of the storytelling in a poetry. It is good, very good. It is the language style is very good according to poet, according to Sunil Gangopadhya. Language style is very good from his point of view. But today in 2023, when we are in sound engineering to blow up all the lines in amplification, then we are in struggle. We are struggling to find out a proper meaning, the flow of narrative. All the time we are talking about the flow of narrative to tell a proper story in linear way. So many objections, so many difficult words coming to deviate the thinking of narrative from one flow to other flow, to one visual to other visual. We are talking about the poetry number 18. Poetry number 18, Chayar Jonno, only for shadow. Chayar Jonno, the poetry title is Chayar Jonno, only for shadow. Poet here talking about for many years I have spent time under tree, but I never gave thanks to the tree. For many years I have spent time under tree, but I never gave thanks to the tree. Now I want a representative tree to whom I can submit all the respect of my life. Poet wants to find out one tree to whom he wants to dedicate all his respect. I have thought I will go to forest from whole society to find out the selected tree where all time shadow will be there. There will be no helplessness for shadow. There will be no helplessness for shadow. There, the reddish light penetrates the silence and finds a pathway ahead. From hidden corner, the raw unknown ferocity runs to grab in a fraction. From hidden corner, the raw unknown ferocity runs to grab in a fraction. When it is deep darkness, I will be helpless and unprepared. I will be on my knees to say, this life has been long in shadow. Oh, the shadow in my hand, the chanting sloka of your destruction. Oh, the shadow in my hand, the chanting sloka of your destruction. The deep breathing was inside chest, the movement of circling of air in chest, the movement of circling of air inside chest. The unholy sound of earth, for the last time, like old time, call me like a friend. Give me leather, tree leaves costume. Give me juicy fruit. Without any doubt, I sleep for some time before the last hour. In this hand of killer, I give my last worship to you. In this hand of killer, I give my last worship to you. Very different narrative style to understand. Very different narrative style to understand. We go to the poetry number 19. Poetry number 19 talking about Duiti Ovishap, two cars, two malediction. Poet here talking about I did spit in sea water. Poet has many different shades of childishness. Sunil Gangopadhya, in his childish nature, has written many beautiful things. Sunil Gangopadhya has a childish nature as a writer. When he is childish, he is talking about his spitting in sea water. We did record this poetry. We don't know how society, how radio network, how All India Radio, how Red FM, Aamar FM will react on such poetry. I did spit in sea water. Nobody saw, nobody got any attention. In heavy waves of sea water, my spitting got mixed with foam water flow. In heavy waves of sea water, my spitting got mixed with foam water flow. I am ashamed. I am ashamed. After so many days, I hear the cars of sea water. I did draw a face of a lady with a chalk stick on the body of a mail train. Nobody saw, nobody gave any attention. I did draw a face of a lady with a chalk stick on the body of a mail train. Nobody saw, nobody gave any attention. Even I did not draw the eyeballs of that lady. I did not draw the eyeballs of that lady. Before crossing a station, rain comes. Huge rain comes. Maybe the chalk during art, the chalk drawing art. Maybe the chalk drawing art of a lady face did wash out in rain water. Even I am ashamed. After so many days, I hear the cars of mail train. Everybody walking on road is the hitting on the chest of road. Everybody walking on road is a hitting on the chest of road. Podaghat, road, rastar buke podaghat. Everybody walking on road is a hitting on the chest of road. If you put your teeth to cut a woman's breast, it will be a physical attack on a lady. Very difficult thinking. If you put your teeth to cut a woman's breast, it will be a physical attack on a lady. In a winter morning, you have to drink the peanut juice, khejure rosh. Peanut juice, is that the representativeness of powerful sucking society? Is that the representativeness of powerful sucking society? In first childhood days, is it cars to grab the Saraswati idol, goddess idol? In first childhood days, is it cars to grab the Saraswati goddess idol? I have not decided my mind on all these matters, but I clearly hear the cars of sea water and mail train. I have not decided my mind on all these matters, but I clearly hear the cars of sea water and mail train. Poet himself has to hear Rajat Bala vocal to explain his poetry narrative to audience with logic. When we complete the background music, we will give all this poetry to Sunil Gangopadhya to hear in mega volume, in full volume, to understand what he wrote in 1983, 1985, 1989, now in 2023. Hear it in full volume and think about your own brain work, what you wrote about poetry. I'm a poet, I write poetry. Think about yourself, what you wrote about poetry. Now you hear Rajat Bala vocal in amplification and discuss the narrative flow in 2023. I say the technology of poetry in today touch screen technology of poetry is huge market. Your linear storytelling capacity will be praised all over the globe. So many universities, 45 universities connected with Rajat Bala, 45 university, 150 professors reading Rajat Bala emails, Rajat Bala attachments, so many stories they are reading for many poetry vocal project deal. They will hear Sunil Gangopadhya poetry in Rajat Bala vocal in amplification. Then they will think about the translation. We are going for the translation work by a university professor from Presidency College or St. Xavier's College, Kolkata, or Jadavpur University, Department of English, or Vishwabharati University, Department of English professors to translate over 400 poetry of Sunil Gangopadhya in correct to the point English. The language will be hard, language will be complex, language will be smart and steady. In today's technology age, we have to present the translation work of Sunil Ganguly poetry to over 45 universities all over globe. So they will test his writing merit, poetry writing merit in 1983 in today's time. We will talk about the poetry number 20 in the next file. Today we are cutting this file. Poetry number 20 we will discuss in the next file. Cut it, cut it, cut it, cut.